vastly different neighborhood, grabbed young men.
Paper, yeah. It's our time. What's up? It's your boy Paperboy Prince.
Echoes very much the enforcement
running for Congress.
Criminalization in New York for decades.
I'm getting the
seen that despite decriminalization at the state
getting the audio settings set for this. So
by the NYPD,
basically, to give you an update
officers to justify their interactions
of
course, this is echoed yet again.
What's happening?
We know that marijuana use is not a matter of public safety. At this moment, public safety means that we should be taking.
Okay, there we go. So give y'all an idea of what's happening right now. I'm at a city council meeting because we can't have them live because of coronavirus. They are
let this tool continue to be used to bring
cutting my video. Now, mind you, the video that I have for the city council meeting doesn't say vote for Paperboy. Doesn't say Paperboy for Congress. It says spread love like a virus. It literally says spread love like a virus. And it's my video for that, which Zoom allows for that. And right now, the city council of New York City, which I'm sharing the video with you right now. And if you look, you can see, right there at the top left, Paperboy Love Prince. They're not letting me talk. They're not letting me speak, which is understandable. Right now isn't my turn to speak. But everyone has the right to have their video on during this meeting. They're not allowing my video. They have given me no reasons why. I've sent an email. I've sent tweets. They're not allowing me to have my video. Mind you, other people have their video, and behind them they have flags and other things that say cancel the NYPD. They have all these other messages. They're not letting me show my video. They're not letting me show my video when the stuff that's at stake right here is we're talking about the issues with the policing. Today. So this is my problem currently, and this is why I'm speaking out about it. You know, I hate to have to use my time to do this, but they're trying so hard to silence me. My video, I'll do it for you guys live. Let's see if it picks it up. I'm going to try to start my video live and watch what happens. Do you guys see that pop up? It says unable to, maybe it doesn't pop up for you because it shows up. It says unable to start video. You can't start your video because the host has stopped it. Now the host has given me no reasons. They haven't messaged me. They haven't emailed me. They haven't let me know. They're just saying we're silencing your voice. They're just saying that if you want to speak, you have to do it the way we tell you. You have to show up exactly how we tell you. You cannot step out of the box. You cannot step out of the line. We are the authority. We tell you what to do. This is currently what's being done. By the city council. And it's unfortunate because you only have 3 minutes to speak when you get a chance to speak. And they're trying to force me to use my time to reprimand the deputy director, Brian Crow, who is the host of this meeting. And they're cutting my video, giving me no reasons, no email. And, I have a video. For it. My background is a video, but there's nothing that says you can't do it. There's nothing vulgar. There's nothing explicit. The video is actually about spreading love. But this shows you how incompetent they are. This shows you how the lack of experience they have online. They're saying that you're not being boring enough. They're saying that you're not conforming to our way of doing things. It's literally a Zoom meeting. It's a Zoom meeting, and they're trying to silence me. They're trying to use this as a way to discourage me from speaking. They don't want any voices that aren't shaped the way exactly how they are pre-prescribed and they tell you how to talk. And this is the guy who did it right here. I'll show you his face right here. Deputy Director Brian Crow. That's the guy who did it. And he will not let me. Every time, again, I'll try to start my video. And they won't let me start the video. The point is that this is how I'm going to fight for you. I will not stop. I will not rest. I will push the boundaries. Okay, right now we're talking about NYPD police brutality. I'm a young Black person and they're cutting my video and they will not let me speak. And it's evidence. If you go to my Twitter right now, at Paperboy Prince on Twitter, I sent you a picture. There's a picture clearly of it.
Allowing the NYPD to go first. I don't know why we give them so much power and so much more time than the actual people who are in the communities and being affected or working with people.
And they won't let me start my video to show solidarity with those who are speaking. Like,
we should think about maybe having them go last and having the public speak first and more than 3 minutes. And another thing, it's possible.
So I'm tweeting them, NY Council.
I don't want to offend anybody. I'm very passionate. I've been directly.
What's their Twitter? I forgot their Twitter that fast. I'm tweeting them because that's the only thing I can do at this point. There's no chat where normally in a chat I could say, hey, you know, start my video, but there's no chat.
Police officers seem to play this role of God and think that, oh, a mask, we have to force these things.
And I'm going to call, I'm gonna call out. Now I have to call out Brian Crow for stopping my video, dude. Like,
it's very frustrating to hear.
Now I'm raising my hand to when I have an opportunity.
This abuse of police, the disrespect. I had to turn off a couple of times because they don't even seem to respect the council, the mayor, nobody.
Why did you stop my video during a public hearing?
You guys, imagine what we're going through in our communities as regular folks, because you two are regular.
And again, if I don't look exactly how and speak and act exactly how they want me to, they will try to silence me. That's what's going on right now. I'm tweeting. I'm trying to turn my video on. Y'all know me. I have no problem having my video on. There's other times where I watch meetings. I'm silent. I got the video off. I got the audio off. The audio is supposed to be off because I'm not speaking. The video, every time I try to start my video, they will stop it. If they don't want, if you don't speak to them exactly the way that you're supposed to, they will silence you. This is the message that they're sending. They're saying they only want certain types of people from the community to speak. Certain types of voices from the community are valid. And I hate to put it this simply, but if I was a 60-year-old white woman, would they treat my video like this? The fact that I'm showing how proficient I am in technology, which is really basic technology, the fact when anytime that I show that, I get chastised for that. This is why the city council is so backwards. This is why people are so tired with their politicians. This is why people don't want to go to these meetings. They're saying that I'm too engaging. I'm too fun. I'm honestly imagining what they're saying because they haven't given me any reason. They just cut my video. They cut it. This person is speaking right now, and I wanted to live stream my portion for you all. Again, I'm about to get out. We still have campaigning to do, but this is just completely unacceptable. And I'm tweeting them right now. If you guys can tweet at City Council right now, and that's another issue. They never even put on their page. They never put on their page that this meeting was even happening. Like, there's so much silence and so many hidden things that they try to do. So
this NYPD is like Trump's ice. Cut their budget. We save the school, save our organization. My name is Pilar de Jesus. I'm an advocate and very passionate advocate from East.
It's all good. They're gonna figure it out. They're gonna figure it out. Now they're making me having to speak out longer, and I hate to waste my time doing this.
And just regular harassed by cops. When does it end? When? Why are we even having this discussion? Just cut their budget. Don't be scared, because it seems like they have the power over you. So I don't understand why they want us to vote. They seem to run the city just as much as the real estate industry does. Look, the government hasn't even catched the red, knowing the pandemic. But now we're going to make people homeless. We're having household homeless. We want to harass more Black people. We're adding more trauma to our lives. More trauma, psychological trauma. It is traumatic.
They gave her extra time, so that means I'm definitely taking my extra time.
If I hear it outside, the cops scare me. And I don't need the police.
And I hate having to do this. I hate being this type of person, but this is what they're forcing me to do.
Like I said, they don't even respect you. I I had to turn it off because they're not here. They don't care. Their unions seem to run this city. Their money seems to run.
Oh, they gave her like 6 minutes.
Really.
So that means nobody should be able to cut off. And I appreciate what she's saying, but the part of giving people the fair time is giving them the fair time. And I really appreciate what she's saying. I don't know if you guys can hear it because I lowered the volume. But basically, if you're just tuning in, shout out to everyone, YouTube, Twitch, on Facebook, and on Periscope, on Twitter here. There's currently a city council meeting going on. There's currently a city council meeting.
Your testimony. Danny Green, you may begin.
Time starts now.
And they're not allowing me to speak.
Everyone, I just want to thank you all for your passionate testimony.
This is a city council meeting. They're not allowing me to speak because I don't know why. I've sent emails. I've sent tweets. I looked through the prerequisites for the meeting. I never saw it. If there was one, please let me know. I had my background video was Spread Love Like a Virus, my music video. And first off, what we're discussing is Black expression and brown expression and how that translates to police brutality and police violence. And what the city council is showing is it's not even able to accurately deal with that, because when presented with something over the internet, this is Zoom, a video that's about spreading love, they cut the video immediately and they cut the video. Why? What's the reason why? You're saying that I have to sit in a suit? I have to have books behind me? What if I don't own books? I own books. I have to have books behind me. I have to have a boring back. Speak, let me know, but don't just cut me off. You know, I wanted to do this live stream to actually talk about the issues that are going on.
But they are just as disturbing and disruptive. Since May 15th, we have arranged 39 cases in which resisting and obstructing governmental administration.
You know, this is why I'm like, and listen, they want to that's it. They want to silence whoever they don't want to take seriously. They want to silence you when they know you're going to speak out, when you know that you have a radical message. I hate to say it, and my message isn't even radical, really. It's reasonable. It's reason, and it's sad that it takes me to hold true to the fire. They don't want you to be. Excuse me, hello, little burp. They don't want you to be any different. They don't want you to talk out of line. Right now, for those who are just tuning in, there's a city council meeting going over live. I requested about a week or two ago, about 2 weeks ago, I requested to speak at this meeting. I never, ever received the requested information to allow me to speak. I went on their website and asked to be able to give a testimony, because that's a part of what the city council do, is listen to the public citizens, right? Listen to the public. I never received that info. When I realized it was the day of, I still hadn't received the info, I followed up with an email. Right. I followed up with an email. So I followed up with the email and I said, hey, I haven't received the info. Can you give me the info? About an hour later or something like that, they finally respond. So the meeting has already been going on. I haven't been able to participate. I finally sign up. I'm on Zoom. I start my video and they cancel my video.
Thank you for your testimony. Badira Coles, you may begin.
Time starts now.
Good afternoon, Chair Richards, members and staff of the Committee on Public Safety. My name is Badira Coles and I am the Policy Manager at Girls for Gender Equity. At this point,
now I just got an email back for them saying, I'm told your video will be turned on for your testimony coming on in the next 10-15 minutes.
White compared to people of color. In addition to
I'm like, that's not true, because there's other people just giving testimonies that their video has been on this whole time.
Girls of color are also impacted with little to no recognition.
I'm replying saying, I'm sorry, but that seems to be false,
and given the current stresses of this pandemic, New Yorkers don't need this right now or ever again. The mayor in New York, NYPD,
because others who aren't giving a testimony at the moment have and have had their video on. Also, my video was turned
during
off.
the middle of a pandemic. It became clear that everyone deserves more clarity, end quote. Whether this was addressed.
So yeah, and they don't want us to think for ourselves. They want us to think like zombies, exactly like them. And you're wondering who did it. It's this guy right here, Deputy Director Brian Crow. He does not want me to speak. He does not want me to express myself and the views of my community, the people that I represent. There are thousands of people that want me to show up this meeting and be as vocal and as radical and as honest as possible, as consistent as possible, as visible as possible. They seek to make sure that we aren't visible. They seek to make sure that we can't be seen. They want to silence us. They want to silence the message of the young people, of the youth, of the old people, anyone who is outside of this box that they created. That's what they want to do. I've asked multiple times, I've tweeted, why is my video being cut off? It was on and they cut it off. And I had all that. In full disclosure, what was behind me wasn't vote for Paperboy. It wasn't vote for Paperboy June 23rd, like this says. I would understand that you couldn't, promote your campaign during a city council meeting, so I never would dare to do that. But the back video of me was just my spread love like a virus video. Has nothing. It's not a campaign promotion. It's just about spreading love. It's a fun video. It's in the background. Other people have been able to use their backgrounds to say whatever they're saying. I'm using mine to be visible and honest and to speak truth to power, and they don't want to let us do that. Why is that? Why is that? I'm looking through. And they took down my hand.
Thank you for your testimony. At this time, I will ask if there are any questions from council members.
I'm raising my hand.
Seeing no hands, I will call on the next panel.
Those questions are for council members, but
I would now like to welcome Andrea Ritchie to testify. After Ms. Ritchie, I will be calling on Dr. Victoria A. Phillips and Jennifer Grossman. Andrea Ritchie, you may begin.
Time starts now.
Good afternoon. My name is Andrea Ritchie. I'm a researcher with the Interrupting Criminalization Initiative at the Barnard Center for Research on Women and co-founder of the COVID-19 Policing Project.
So now, because of me, I guess they turned off everyone's video who's not speaking.
Including the Community Resource Hub, Communities United for Police Reform, the ACLU.
Who's Dr. Victoria Phillips? Is that a...
Color for Change and Take Root Justice to document and respond to...
I don't think that's a city council member.
And advance alternatives.
I'm confused, y'all. I'm confused.
In New York City and around the country is what you've heard today. It's really quite simple. You don't need to be a researcher at Barnard to figure it out. Charging police with enforcement.
Well, the reason that I say it's because of me, is because before all these people had their videos on. And then when I emailed back and said, hey, why do certain people have their video? Why are they cutting my video off?
Continue to allow officers to use social.
Here, look.
As a pretext for continuing an expanded.
Now, before everyone had their video on, I got an email saying, oh, your video won't be turned on until it's your time to testify. I understand that with audio. I do not understand that with video. I understand that if someone was being vulgar with their video, but I wasn't doing that. If someone was being explicit with their video, but I wasn't doing that. I was just being black and young and just trying to speak out. That was confusing. At the beginning, everyone was able to have the video up.
Where, as he pointed out, we're experiencing the highest number of social distancing and are among the hardest hit by the pandemic, and are many of the city's essential workers for open container violations after approaching folks about wearing masks.
So yeah, that is upsetting to me. That is troublesome to me as well.
And ultimately, as we've talked about today, police are...
I'm going to open the window so I can get some air in here.
In fact, according to the American Public Health Association, they're a threat to public health in communities of color. People who live in neighborhoods like mine are still targeted for stop and frisk. Men, women, queer, and gender nonconforming people, and other forms of discriminatory and abusive policing on all fronts. We are not likely to trust anything an officer says. Yeah,
so that's why they're probably... Honestly, I feel like the reason is because it's just different. It's just something different. And then now all of a sudden,
produce the same results if the ambassadors are Department of Corrections officers.
Now all of a sudden it's like they're cutting everybody's video.
The people you heard from
like
today,
what?
We are the people our community.
That doesn't make any sense.
Youth and violence interrupters talking to youth, community organizers.
That doesn't make any sense. I don't get, like,
People they've been in relationships with for years. Instead of cutting the summer youth employment program, how about funding youth to do outreach with other youth?
Yeah, so if you guys want to do something, tweet at NYC Council and tell them to.
Instead of cutting programs serving trans youth, we resource and support queer and trans youth. Many of whom are
Tell them to start Paperboy's video.
What if we supported young mothers like Camino Rossier to support each other?
Like,
what if we redirected resources from policing, social distancing, to community and faith-based organizations like Girls for Gender Equity, like the members of Communities United for Police Reform, who are most effective? We need a budget that reflects priorities.
Clips, Twitch TV, puzzle. I can't see that. It won't let me copy that link, but tweet that link to me at Paperboy Prince.
Real credible messengers, community-based organizations, and public health.
Thank you for your testimony.
You know.
Dr. Victoria A. Phillips, you may be.
Time starts now.
Good afternoon, everyone. Peace and blessings, Chair, and to everyone. I wrote something, but I'm scratching all that, and my comments have touched on almost everything that I wanted to talk about today, so be good. I just want to talk to the council today about accountability. The same way we was talking to the NYPD earlier.
See, this person is at NYC Council. Yeah, tweet this link that I just put up. Tweet them and tell them start Paperboy's video. Start Paperboy's video. So the answer that they're giving me is BS, and I have to call it that because I was supposed to be able to show my video.
I came before this council, and actually the public advocate at this council member, and I remember begging him, do not add an additional 1,000 cops to our neighborhoods, to our community. But the council did not listen to us, and in fact, we have been barbarically policed. We have been beaten down in the streets. The police, we talk about social distancing and population.
I'm listening to what she's saying. Let me hear what she's saying.
Yet we want them to continue to come out and teach people how to wear a mask, how to properly behave, and pandemic.
Hey, Sky Captain Charisma, I will give you a hello.
With mental health populations,
you know, hello. My issue was I was just, and sorry for not saying hello. I said hello earlier, but hello. And thank you. Thank you for viewing. Much love, Sky Captain Charisma. Hey, I love to say hello. But to be completely honest, I'm frustrated because, you know, they kind of have me in a bind. I mean, it's a meeting that is a hearing and it's virtual, and they've used this as a chance to silence me. Luckily, I have Twitter and I have all these platforms where I can speak out against it, but it's unfortunate because there's other things that I have to speak out about. And currently, as you can see, they're silencing me.
So now I'm holding you all accountable. Get on your job. Do what you're supposed to do. Do not allow the pandemic or anything else.
Look, they're not trying to let me speak. And I mean, again, this person is someone giving a testimony. They haven't cut their video. They haven't cut. And again, I'm not using anybody to call them out. I'm saying it's not fair. You're allowing these people to show their video, but not me. Like, and that's such a basic thing. I feel bad for even having to bring it up. Like, this is the type of things that you have to go through. Running for Congress as Paperboy Prince, being involved as someone who is different. You know, this is something you have to deal with, trying to be involved with someone who's different.
Time starts now.
And so many people have had their videos on the whole time, and they will not let me. This is just so confusing, and I'm like...
Jennifer Grossman, hold on. You are still muted.
Is that better?
Now you're on.
Thank you. My name is Jennifer Grossman. I'm a registered professional nurse and the executive director of Nurses for Social Justice. Thanks for letting me speak to you today.
Like
We are
what?
a nonprofit focused on keeping impoverished people out of prison. We work with
Someone
public
says maybe
defenders
they're
in New
afraid
York
of the
City and
green
across the
screen king.
country,
Exactly.
and we believe that anyone who is accused
Exactly.
should have access to medical experts.
Exactly.
I
And
am
I'm not
licensed
doing
in New York
anything
State as a
explicit. I'm
registered
not doing
professional
anything
nurse. I've
vulgar.
worked in New York
I
City
just
for over
seek
10 years in
to
neurology, primary
represent
care with subacute
my
neurology
community
patients, and in
as
the management
honestly
of
and
primary care
as
doctors, nurses, and the staff. This
honestly as
virus has been
possible.
raging
Yes,
through the
right
city.
now I have a lot
We're
going on in the
closely
back,
following
right? And I'll give you guys a
the
full
effects
view.
of the virus on people with chronic health issues.
Right now in
And
the back,
ever
it says,
evolving
what does it
data
say?
of the
Vote for
virus,
Paperboy, right?
Diagnosis, treatments, the
I'm turning this
precautions
down
that have been
because
set up for the general public and for incarcerated people by the CDC.
it's saying vote for Paperboy. This was not my background in the, this is my background on my personal stream, because stream, y'all are family. I love all of y'all. Welcome to everyone. RK Gold, what's up? Mina Asina, what's up? Sky Captain Charisma, hello. Shout out everybody in the chat and on all platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, Twitch. Look, this is my background for y'all, to remind you all, to remind your friends, vote for Paperboy June 23rd. In the city council meeting, that's not my background. My background is spreading love like a virus. That's the music video for that was the background. What's the problem? Like, tell me what the problem is. If that's a problem, tell me what the problem is. You know what I mean? Tell me what the problem is. Don't just cut my video. Like, let me know what the deal is. I want to know. I didn't even have the word virus in it. Also, like, we're dealing with a global pandemic. Like, what are they talking about? There's other people that have all other types of things in their background. People that have different, they're promoting their radio station they work at. They're promoting whatever thing that they stand for. People got their personal house in their background that anytime their wife or their kid could walk through their background naked or whatever. I just need a reason. Let me know so you can start my video again. So anyway, I don't want this to all be about me complaining about that, but I do want to raise the issue because it's completely unfair, it's unjust, and it's illegal as far as I'm concerned. And, you know, just because someone has a lot going on doesn't mean that they don't deserve to speak, that they don't deserve to be heard. There's plenty of people that, like what? Like, now I'm upset. Like before I was gonna be chill. Now I'm upset, and I'm definitely calling people out. And right now I'm tweeting the New York City Council. Terrible job moderating this meeting. Yes, I'm about to raise my hand.
Seeing no hands, I will be moving on to the next panel. I would like to now welcome Rachel Zimney to testify. After Ms. Zimney, I will be calling on Tammy David, Jaron Benjamin, and then Vincent Riggins to testify. Rachel Zimney, you may begin when you are ready.
Like,
Time starts now.
yeah, I'm gonna call them all out.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Rachel, and I am here as a member of the campaign for an elected civilian review board. There are currently 2 different NYPD methods in enforcing.
I'm calling them all out. Like, help me write this tweet. Terrible job moderating this meeting. NY City Council.
Instead of free masks, people are abused. People minding their own business.
Brian Crow.
There are very different faces to the NYPD that depend on where you live, how much money you make, and the color of your skin. That is why I am here to demand police accountability with the campaign for an ECRB. Police officers cannot be the enforcement agency responsible for protecting the public's health, conclude that they are biased and brutal when dealing with communities of color and working class people. This was also shown today by their unwillingness to give a clear answer during the meeting. This crisis is no different, and the most disturbing part of that reality
I just
is that
tweeted.
there are no real consequences for police officers who abuse their power in this time of fear, financial uncertainty, and citywide warning. With an ECRB, officers will be held accountable for their crimes by answering to elected community officials. There will be consequences to their biased and often unhinged actions with an empowered board capable of punishing officers who break their own code of conduct. And with an independent prosecutor with no ties to the city's DA system who can eliminate the quiet feelings that allow police officers to walk away.
They're using Zoom to.
No more brutalizing New Yorkers because they don't have access to PPE. No more officers who aren't wearing masks getting into physical altercations with citizens. And no more show trials where officers go unpunished. As the NYPD grows stronger with a lack of accountability from the CCRB, so does the damage done in communities.
Like, what? Like, so everyone else can basically. So I'm confused, right? Everyone else can basically. All right, what's your tweet? Tweet it to me. Tweet it to me. I haven't got your tweet. Or tell me your Twitter so I can go and see your tweet. Because sometimes. Sometimes.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tammy David, and
or respond to my one of my tweets so I can see it. 'Cause sometimes it won't let me.
And give a big shout out to our primary sponsor, Councilmember Barron, for her riveting
Okay, cool. Yes, sometimes I'm verified on Twitter now. And
I agree with Speaker Johnson in the sense that this is a community issue that needs a community response.
how? So you're saying you're gonna hijack their Zoom? That's crazy. All right, let me see. So yeah. T-A. Yeah, you're not showing up. Wait, how are you gonna do it? First off, second off, I can't find you on Twitter. Maybe I blocked you.
I was also glad to see the speaker's advocacy for Chair Richards as a district leader in a community that sees a lot of.
Oh, I see. Oh, it's sky capped charisma.
I respect Johnson's call out about the NYPD's transparency issues, but with all due respect to both Chair Richards and Speaker Johnson, the NYPD will never be transparent about issues within their force, and neither will the CCRB. We must force.
You know what's crazy? I never got your tweets. Damn, this is crazy. I guess because I'm verified, I don't see tweets anymore.
Where is the accountability? Where is it for the officers who aren't social distancing and using PPE themselves? They still didn't answer the question on this call as to whether they're requiring officers to wear masks.
Okay. Now I just changed the filter, so now I'll see everything. Perfect. Yo, so they're not letting me speak. They're not letting me turn my video on. I got on this hot shirt because I wanted to be a part of this meeting. They let other people have their video on way before it was their turn to speak. They're not letting me speak. They're effectively trying to silence me in my community. I'm really tempted to leak the.
Because we cannot continue this citywide fight between the NYPD and those it is, service to serve, which includes both New Yorkers who are being brutalized as well as the elected officials on this call. Thank you very much. I yield my time. Thank you for your testimony. Jaron Benjamin, you may begin.
Time starts now.
Benjamin, please hold. You're on mute.
Yeah, this is unfortunate. Like, I'm trying to get the word out there. Like, and this is the thing. This is why people don't want to be involved.
New York City COVID-19 response respects the rights of every New Yorker. Stops over-policing, criminalization of Black and Latinx, and including some of our most vulnerable.
And I cannot wait to speak and to call out. Like, I'm gonna have to call people out. And this is not the whole reason I wanted to do this, man. This is not what I want to do this for. But anyway, what I am gonna speak about, let me show you the meeting so you guys can see the meeting. So what I am going to speak about when I get in the meeting is the issues with the NYPD and citizen review boards, as well as holding the leadership accountable. Every time a situation like this comes, we make the officer that does something wrong a hashtag. We call for their job. We get mad at them. We need to call for the jobs of the authority, the police commissioners, the sergeants, those that are actually in positions of power, right? Those who help to uphold the system and that power structure, not just the individual officers, as well as finding ways to take money from their pension if there are lawsuits that are incurred due to neglect. And this isn't an effort to penalize, it's more of an effort to weed out the bad behavior and the bad ideas.
Time starts now.
Like,
Vincent, hold on 1 second. We can start now.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Chair Richards. Can you hear me? You guys can hear me?
Like, what? I'm upset. This is not what I want to go on live about.
All right, Chair Richards, first of all, I want to acknowledge you, your unyielding, courageous, advocacy, justice, all people in the city, especially those of us that have been victimized. I want to applaud you for that.
Like, if I want to express myself to a certain way, a certain testimony, whatever, let me do that. Let me do that. Let me get the word out how I do. And the participants are actively dropping. They're waiting for the participants to drop.
Also a member of the ECRB. Right now, I am the co-coordinator. And what I'm going to ask you to do, sometime between now and 3 days from now, is to actually meet and let us employ a vision on how we can improve.
This is upsetting. The one thing that's going to make it all worth it is to when I finally get to speak. If there are people still left in here, they're just upset. They're upset that we know how to actually work the system. And they have to use authoritarian measures to try to force our voice to be what they want to hear. They try to use authoritarian measures to force our voice to be what they want to hear. You know what? Since you are showing love, and since you just asked, I'm gonna give you a follow. Bam. You got it. For showing love, I just gave you a follow right there. For showing love, I just gave you a follow. So make sure you tweet me, support, help us target who needs to be targeted as far as like that. But I just followed you for showing love. You know, this is the issue. This is the issue. And y'all see it live as day. And look, this dude's audio is messing up, isn't working. And he's getting to talk, which is great. My time to talk isn't now, so let me not confuse it. This isn't my time to talk.
I'm sorry, I got muted myself. I just want to say thank you, and I look forward to hearing from both of you.
Chair Richards.
Thank you.
I'm calling out all these people. Who's Chair Richards?
Thank you for your testimony. I will now ask if there are any council member questions. As a reminder, if you have a question, please use the Zoom raise hand. Okay, no hands. I will call the next hand. I would now like to welcome Theo Chino to testify. After Regina, I will
Now they're about to let me speak. After Theo Chino, who's the homie. So you guys get ready. I'm about to speak.
I have submitted my testimony in written form, and it's the same testimony I have sent to Community Board 3 after the Officer Garcia. In a nutshell, basically I was asking for the Community Board to call Patrick Lynch and Collins for what they are, racist. The PA and the PBA.
All right, you guys. I'm gonna get ready to speak.
Them
I'm doing this
leaders
no
of
note.
their
I'm about to
union.
speak. I'm getting ready to do this no notes, just off the cuff. And I'm fired up. So we'll get to see this live, my speech live, fired up to the city council board. Maybe I'll make this smaller so you can see it.
Yeah. The second part is when
Maybe I'll.
the only officer of color got indicted, their union was nowhere to be there. And so it became a Chinese versus a black community over an insensitive killing. And the PBA was not there to prove that they're completely racist. Now, I wanted to talk about something pretty simple.
And I'm
as
upset.
you know, I'm on Twitter, Chairman Richard, and my handle is Theo Chino. Recently, this is
I had
become
notes,
like
but
a
now
topic.
I'm not going to do my notes.
I'm trying to get the hashtag hire Theo Chino NYPD to trend because there is a opening happening right now for a manager of IT. Having worked for the Time Warner Cable,
I don't have
50
notes
years,
simply
I
because
know how to run.
I'm ready to
computers.
speak up.
And
And
because
when
the
I don't have
NYPD
anything to say,
is
I'll stop
forcing
talking.
the hand of the council not to pass the Post Act.
But
This position would allow me
yeah,
to
when you
understand
speak from the
exactly
heart, you speak
the
that
tools
real.
that the NYPD has, because that would be managing those tools. I would be a sort of a mole inside the NYPD, and the reason I'm doing the hashtag is so the whole city of New York gets my back in working inside the NYPD.
Let me make sure I have all the
controlling
names of
the
people I need to
heart
call
of
out
the
too.
computer system. There is no
Daniel
the data you
Addix.
want. I will see it before anyone, and because I'm politically minded, I will be able to treat it before, look at it, but also be constrained by the commissioner
Yeah,
silence.
get
So that
clips
means I
of
will be
this if
able
you
to
can,
push
and then we'll
those
tweet it to the
numbers
NYC City
to
Council.
via different commission. Thank you for your time. If you need more information, you know where to find me. Respond to my Twitter. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your testimony. I'd like to now call on Paperboy Love Prince. Please
Time
begin when
stop.
you are ready.
Time starts now.
Hi, my name is Paperboy Prince. I'm running for Congress in New York 7th District. Currently, as you can see, they've cut off my video. They've cut my video multiple times. And I'd like to call out Deputy Director Brian Crow, as well as Chair Richards of Public Safety, choosing to silence Black and brown voices when wanting to speak about this the way that they are. You're showing that if you must come to the city council to speak, you have to be white. You have to perform the way you want them to. You cannot be queer. You cannot be different. You cannot step out of line. Otherwise, Deputy Director Brian Crow, Chair Richards will use authoritarian measures to cut off your video. They're currently using, see, I'm a young Black person in the community actually being affected by what's going on right now. So much so that I decided to run for Congress. And Deputy Director Brian Crow has used authoritarian measures to cut off my video. Others have been able to do that to show solidarity, to clap, to show fist, what have you, when things are going on. But you continue to do this. And this is how you help to make people feel like they're not heard in the political process. This is why young people don't want to get involved. This is why people don't trust people like you, because you continue to do this. And we're actually trying to speak out on this is a life or death issue. You think this is a game. To me, this isn't a game. This is my life. This is my friend's life. This is my neighbor's, my neighborhood's life right now. And I hate that a minute and a half of my time has to be used up by talking about how you've cut my video and not allow me to show solidarity and with others that are speaking. Okay? Coronavirus has shown how much our city council, how much our state legislature, how much the mayor, how much the governor have decided to use coronavirus and authoritarian measures to stop us from speaking out. They've canceled protesting. They've canceled every type of way that you want to speak out. They've done it. I've let out multiple tweets saying, hey, my video's cut off. I've let out multiple emails saying the same thing. And all I've gotten is lies, untruth, or no response. This is completely unacceptable. I'm still trying to start my video. They won't let me do it. Brian Crow, this is deplorable. This is corrupt. Director Richards as well. This is corrupt. This is deplorable. This is your job. We pay you. You work for me. It's not the other way around. And I hate to have to use this tone of voice. But again, there's many people who want to be here and they don't have the opportunity to use this tone of voice. They don't have the opportunity to use their time to speak out. You're purposefully silencing a young, Black, African-American male. You don't want them to see my video. You don't want them to see how serious that we are taking this, how much that we have researched. We're trying to come together right now, and you're using this to silence people, okay? I wanted to actually use my 3 minutes to talk about the issues we have going on with the NYPD. I wanted to talk about how instead of just holding individual officers accountable, every time that an individual officer does something, holding them accountable, I'm talking about holding the leadership accountable. I'm talking about calling for the jobs. I'm talking about calling for the pensions of the leaders of the NYPD, okay? Several people with different campaigns did not get a link. You guys didn't even give me a link originally to speak. I had to follow up multiple times to get the link to be here. Now when Paperboy actually wants to speak up as a young Black person, Deputy Director Brian Crow, as well as Public Safety Chair Richards, you have done nothing to show that you actually hear the voice. And look, now I don't know what's going on with the audio trying to silence me, but you've done nothing to show that you are here to stand in solidarity with Black people, with brown people, with white people, with people who are actually the citizens of the city who pay for this. Okay, I'm on this Zoom call so I can actually have a chance to speak about the issues at hand that, as one person mentioned, we shouldn't even have to have these calls. When we're spending billions of dollars on a police force, we shouldn't have to talk about, hey, don't punch people in the face when you're asking them to do something. The 3 minutes that I wanted to use, instead of talking about how you guys silenced many people, did not give out the link, did not allow me to speak, did not allow me to show my video, then lied about why you didn't do that, Mr. Brian Crow. What I wanted to speak about is about holding the leadership and the authority accountable. Okay, that's the police commissioner, that's the leader of detectives, that's the mayor, holding them accountable. They should be losing their jobs. They should be losing their pensions every time a situation. I promise you, things would start to change very fast if every time there was a police involved incident that a sergeant lost their job, that a police commissioner lost their job, they lost their pension, that they lost their benefits. I promise you, there's a very strategic reason why they are all safe when this happens, when it happens under their watch. If a basketball team is losing, you don't blame the individual players as much as you go after the coach. The first thing in the system like that, the coach is fired. Why is that the same way? Why aren't we using these same type of practices, holding the people accountable that are in office? And I just want to say, as you can see, still, after multiple calls, they have not turned on my video. They have not given me a reason why. In my background, I had a visual. I'm a visual artist. I had a visual that said "spread love." They did not give me a reason why it was shut down. Other people have been able to have their video on. This is so corrupt. This is so wrong. This is 2020. I'm a young Black person who just wanted to speak out about NYPD police brutality, and I am so ashamed of you. I'm so ashamed to call you my city council when you can't even do this over a Zoom meeting. I wanted to have a completely the most open discourse I could, but I'm so ashamed. Just because you all don't understand how to use the internet, don't understand how to connect with people online, does not mean that you should discourage those of us who do from doing it. I also, because of this, I had to go to your Twitter when I was tweeting you, asking you to open my video. I had to go to your Twitter and I saw there was no tweets about this meeting. You guys have a Twitter, 80,000 followers. You didn't even tweet out in a time when everyone is in. There's no tweets about this meeting. As far as today, in the last few days, I saw nothing. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Well, your time is up, but
I don't care if my time is up. I would like you to turn on my video. Before you address me, sir, I would like you to turn on my video.
I just want to add one. I'm not looking through my screen to know what your background looks like.
Right. So I want you to turn on my video so you can see it, please.
Obviously monitoring. I don't know what's in your background personally. Secondly, we had about 8 panels or 9 panels today, so we certainly have promoted this, and obviously as an elected official, I'm very transparent. We certainly put this out by email. It's certainly all over my page now, so I'm unaware. I don't follow everybody's Twitter because we're doing real.
Well, that was that. You guys saw that. They silenced me again. I can't speak.
Black man from Southeast Queens. I don't need to be talked to about.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Southeast Queens and Rockaway and my.
Yes, you do. Because you didn't allow me to speak. You didn't allow me to show my video.
One of the hardest.
They didn't allow me to speak. They didn't allow me to show my video.
Lectured. So whatever was in your background, I urge you next time you come on, you come on in a respectful manner.
I came respectful.
So we can make sure we show your video.
What is his Twitter? What is Chair Richard's Twitter? What is Chair Richard's Twitter?
Thank you.
Y'all.
At this time, I'd like to ask if there are any council member questions for the.
I actually tried to speak out. No one is saying anything about. There was no rules about you can't have a certain type of video.
Inadvertently missed anyone that has registered to testify today?
I was the last person to testify. They didn't show my video the whole time. The whole time.
Be called on in the order that your hand.
And for those of you just tuning in, this behind me, the vote for Paperboy June 23rd was not my video. This is my stream. This is my stream background.
I will now turn it over to Chair Richards for closing remarks.
This is my stream background that we use on stream. Vote for Paper June 23rd that one of our supporters did. That was not my video.
Being unmuted myself now. But thank you so much to each and every person.
And I had to call him out. I'm gonna call y'all out. Y'all gonna make it hard. Like, we're actually trying to spread love. We're actually trying to be honest. When you're young and you're trying to get involved, they will try everything that they can to silence you. They will try everything that they can to stop you. They will try everything they can to say why you can't. I'm sitting here trying to give a testimony. I'm sitting here trying to have my video going during a Zoom meeting so that I can show solidarity with others that are speaking, so that I can clap just like you would in a live meeting, so that I can wave my hands, so that I can have a background that is just as vibrant, that is just as open, that is just as different and radical as I am in the message of those that I represent. This is not a game. Like they think it's a game. Like we came here just to play. This is NYPD literally terrorizing people and taking lives. Yes, when you get the clips, please send them to me on Twitter. Like this, like I'm calling them out, and I want to find Richard's Twitter. I'm trying to, like, what's his name? Chair Richards, Public Safety. Like, this is the problem. And then, like, they don't respect you until you have to get loud. Like, they don't respect you until you get loud. And I hate that because I'm a very, very respectful person, a very humble person. And I think I'm frozen. 1 second. Okay, I'm a very respectful person. I'm a very humble person. And when it takes all of this for me to get heard, I'm not happy. I'm not happy.
I do agree with several of the panelists that we should showed up as well. I think he had an opportunity to certainly show his commitment.
Let's show Chair Richards' Twitter. No, I'm not going to show his Twitter on there.
I want to thank Daniel Addis. I want to thank Tiffany Eason.
I'm about to.
I want to thank Arbani Musa, that did an excellent job today.
You mean like you and Brian Crow used the city?
To John Kingsley, to Matt Thompson, and to Brian Crow as well. Their Brian's name. I don't know why Brian's name is going into this. I wanted to make sure I said clear Brian's name. And thank you for all the sergeant.
Look, and now he's talking about clearing Brian's name. No, like I'm like you think it's a game.
That being said, this hearing is now closed at 3:20 p.m.
I just said I'm like tweeting him right now. I'm like, yo. And you can fight if you want, but like when you're in a position of power, you're gonna be critiqued. If you're in a position of power, you're gonna be critiqued. That's just how it works. I'm not here to stroke your ego. I'm not here to make it easier for you. I'm not here to lie to you. I'm here to hold truth to power. Like what? Like we're sitting here talking about how the issues with. I'm taking the shirt off now. And I hope. Unfortunately, my video was small when I spoke at the city council hearing. Oh man, I'm sweating and it's messing up my shirt. It's messing up the lining. I spoke at the city council hearing and my video was smaller than the meeting, and which was unfortunate because they never turned on my video. But man, I'm not happy. And like I said, I'm like, they think that I'm playing, like I'm going after them. Like, and the last thing I need is a adversary. First off, I love everyone. I love everyone. Come in.
We're still bringing something at 5, so we should go now.
Okay, let's go. All right, guys. Thank you so much for this. Has been a great live. I'm about to go out and I am about to perform and let people know about the campaign. Thank you so much. It's unfortunate that this was our situation, but you know what? Hey, you got to fight. Every day we had to fight. All our life we had to fight, and good always beats evil, so we're going to win. I love you so much. Thank you again. Ha, paper, yeah. It's our time. If you missed this, go back to the beginning. If you missed this talk, go back to the beginning, and you'll see the whole thing. All right, I got to go. Peace.